Man, he only comes on what is it, Mondays and Fridays?
Yeah, 2 days a week.
Yep. They got Sean King coming on more. I'm glad they got him. I fuck with Sean King.
Who was that? Is that the dude that was on today?
Yeah, at the he goes on the end. And they got the intro for him, quarterback for Tampa Bay.
My shit on?
Yeah.
Hello. I can't hear it.
Oh, I don't get your volume up, might be.
No.
You good? Louder?
Down a little bit. Good. Straight, yeah.
Straight.
Who was the dude they had on first this morning?
Dude they had on first was...
I like that dude. He used to be a quarterback that JB said. He's an older dude.
Damn, who did they have on first today?
It was a black dude.
I think you're talking about Sean King because he comes on after Matt.
Okay.
You probably said fuck Matt and took that whole hour segment off and then brought it back on.
Like I used to watch dude's shit, and when he was on, bro, I just cannot stand his shit.
Yeah, I mean
he's so like JB called his ass out. He's a fucking biased Colorado. He's like, you biased mother.
But I mean, you gotta understand. You got to understand where he's coming from.
Yeah,
I get it.
I mean, I get it.
He's just too over the top.
It's like, bro, shut up.
Let's hop right into it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of From the Sandbox, man. We appreciate y'all for being here for another one, man. If y'all like what we got going, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, press the notification bell, man. This shit don't go nowhere without y'all. Y'all already know that, though. Tap in with us on TikTok from the Sandbox Sports, Instagram from the Sandbox Podcast, man. Y'all already know the drill, man. Look, I know we got at least a solid 10 of y'all that watch us every week, man. If y'all would, bro, please leave some comments, how we're doing, if we're not doing good, if there's stuff y'all want to talk about, man. We got a lot of things we want to do. Open up a phone line. Like, man, we got a lot of stuff, but we need some feedback, man. So if y'all rock with us, man, be sure to, keep on rocking with us. Like we always say every week, man, we're going nowhere but up. Sky's the limit for us over here from the Sandbox Sports, man. It all starts with y'all. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Let's hop right into it, man. We got a loaded one today. We're going to talk some NFL Combine to start. A few things about Shadeur. Should they have thrown? Should him and Cam have thrown? Travis Hunter, who kind of stood out to us at the Combine. And then, we're on to the Big Ten for our win totals. We finished the SEC up. On to the Big Ten. TY, what's popping, dog?
Shit, chilling.
How you chilling?
What you mean?
You still ain't tired? You caught your breath yet?
Shit, I was straight, bro. First off, that shit was crazy.
Time out. I'm gonna say, we joke a lot on here. First off, I already texted Ty this morning. I'm gonna say it on here, national TV, man. I'm proud of you for doing what you did, man. Ty ran a half marathon. He knew this probably 2 months ago. He probably prepped for 2 months.
10 weeks.
Yeah, 10 weeks, man. He said from the first day of the 10 weeks, he said, man, I'm grinding this shit. Man, hey, y'all don't understand how far our studio is from his apartment. This dude is so dedicated. He ran from his apartment to the studio, man. So, Ty, I admire your grind and shit you put into it, bro, because I don't know if I could have done that shit. You put your mind to that shit and did it, and you beat the time that you had by 30 minutes. Yeah. So I'm proud of you, dog. I really am.
Yeah, I looked down. Because I ran that 10 miles in 2 hours, and I looked down at my right at 2 hour mark, and I was like 11 and a half.
Damn.
I was
oh shit, I'm getting there.
I was like, damn, I'm kind of moving.
At what point were you like, okay, now, because the first half, was it tough?
Bro, even when I run long distance, the farthest I ran was 10 before that.
Yeah.
And that was 13.1. But I was like, to me, the hardest shit was the first 3 miles.
The first leg of it?
Bro, because it's like you go from not doing nothing. And it's like you just start running. You're trying to get your heart rate, your pace down, your heart rate, your breathing is the hardest part. Trying to figure all that shit out. And then it's like one, like mile 4, 5, 6. It's like you just running.
Did you just catch that? Did you just catch that little groove?
Yeah, bro. And also it helped with all the people out there. There's probably close to 4,000 people running.
Damn, for real.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. And you said half of them were doing the qualifier for the Boston Marathon?
No, it's probably only 8% of people.
Then what would y'all do? Just they would break off one way and y'all would break off another way?
Yeah, so they had it where I think probably mile 10, 11, there was one point in the race where it was like marathon went left and half went right.
Yeah.
But
damn.
It is a qualifier for Boston, but no, I mean, a lot of people just going out there just to run,
just to do it. Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure it's for like all the money, like Baptist, the hospital and shit.
What was y'all's route? Like I don't even know where it would be. Like
so
where
you start, you know where the convention center is?
Yeah.
It's like across the bridge.
Yeah.
You start down there under the little thing.
Yeah.
And then you go up and around. Like you start like this and you go up and you go right and you go over the Broadway Bridge.
Yeah.
Toward Traveler Stadium.
Yeah. Towards there.
So then we ran around and then
you go right. You would go right.
We went straight through the light. We came back around toward the river.
Yeah.
We ran by the Wyndham, the steakhouse.
Okay.
Then we came back by the river and ran all the way past Dickie Stevens under the bridge and came back around by that gas station and went back over the bridge.
Over the bridge back to your endpoint.
And then we ran across the bridge and went up like 2 blocks and bust a left. And then we ran all the way we were damn near at the Little Rock Airport.
Damn, boy.
Boy, ran all the way.
Holy shit.
We ran all the way out there. Then we looped around and came back toward the city and we crossed the freeway. And you bust a left over the freeway and you were running. And then you came back and we were out there by Central High School.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Then we came back and we came this way and then we went toward the river.
Damn. Hey, that lap just from Broadway Bridge around to, what are you on 12th Street around to Main Street?
So when we started and came around and going over the Broadway Bridge at the beginning, like probably 20 yards on the Broadway Bridge, it was like mile 1.
Damn.
And then by the time we ran over the bridge and came all the way back around, the coming back across the Broadway Bridge was mile 3.
That's it?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm thinking in my head, like, bro, that's got to be 8 miles.
Bro, I'll show you.
Shit, boy.
No, yeah. Bro, you start thinking about, I mean.
You can't think about it.
Bro, you start thinking about like how far it is. It's just like, bro, because at one time when the loop, we like ran down this road and they had cones and we just kind of made a loop. Came down the road. Yeah. And bro, because we were running away like toward, you look at the map, we were by the Little Rock Airport. And bro, we was out there and because the loop was 6 miles and I was, at some point, I'm sitting there thinking like, bro, like we running away from the city. We got to turn around at some point.
Shit.
But when we turned around, I was like, okay, we going back.
Now we're getting there.
We going back.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. That'd have fucked me up. That'd have messed me up just seeing going around the stadium and back up. I'm like, bro, this is only 3 miles.
Here.
Holy shit.
That's the shit. You can zoom in on everything.
Okay. I was about to say where was 1 at. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, all the way down Main, back by the gas station, back across.
Yeah. You know, we was out there by Central High School at one point.
Holy shit. Hey, that 7 stretch, that looks long as a motherfucker, boy.
And then I forgot what stretch it was. I came around a corner and it might have been, let's see. Oh yeah, this 11 right here. Like when we had to make that turn 11 coming up the road, then go back to 12. That 11 was, bro, it was kind of like slightly uphill a little bit, but the wind was blowing down the road and it was like blowing into you.
Oh shit.
Bro, and if you ain't ran, bro, trying to run into the wind, that's tough. Bro, it's like just someone slightly pushing.
Messing up your breathing a little bit, yeah. Dang, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a long way. But, like I said, when I was at that 2 minute mark, or 2 hour mark, bro, I was like, damn, I'm way ahead of what I was, bro.
That shit probably gave you some extra motivation. Like, damn, I'm really doing this.
Yeah.
But man.
And then I was probably at mile, bro. So they had like water stations and Gatorade stations probably like every 2 miles or something. Yeah. Bro, they had one dude, that was probably mile 7 going into mile 8. They had all these stations, bro. And I had my headphones on. My shit was jamming. Like, I had this shit loud. Yeah. Bro, I was fucking paying attention and I go to this station and I already had some Gatorade. Yeah. Bro, and this dude, I didn't even look. He had beer. Like he had beer poured in cups and stuff. And I'm sitting there and I thought I was getting some Gatorade. I said, ooh, I chugged that bitch. I was like, oh shit, that was beer. That wasn't even damn Gatorade, bro. I was like, shit.
Damn, boy, that's that get me up. Hey. That's that get me to 13.
Hey, one dude had he was pouring fireball shots and shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
I was like, shit, if you was at mile 11, I'd take one.
That'd get me
not
back
at mile 8.
No, it's too long.
Because at mile 8, I still had 5 to go.
Yeah, no shit.
No, it was good. It was crazy to finish. And afterwards, I was like, damn, I can't believe I just did that shit. But no, it was wild.
Did you have to cool down? Did you just go to the stop, or did you cool down, or what'd you?
Oh, bro,
or you were good after?
Like my lungs and shit, like me running, like bro, I could have kept going.
Yeah,
like I was straight.
Yeah,
like I think. Shit, my average heart rate was like 150 the whole time.
Oh, so you were cruising.
I was cruising.
Yeah.
But boy, my damn quads and my damn hip flexors, bro, were burning so damn bad, bro.
It was, obviously it was concrete, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, no, it was in the pavement. We were in the middle of the road because they had shit blocked off.
Did your shins not fuck? Did your shins not hurt?
Like my ankles didn't hurt, my knees didn't hurt. It was my hip flexors, my hips, and my damn quads, bro.
Damn.
You talking about burning? I'm talking burning.
Were you sore this morning?
Bro, I'm still sore, but I was more sore yesterday, like going to bed, than I was this morning.
Yeah. Did you start cramping or anything?
No, I didn't start cramping. I just it was just like that steady fucking running, just burning.
Yeah.
Just like, bro, like I said, I could have went farther if it wasn't for that burning shit.
So next year you're doing the whole one.
Shit, I might. I might.
This crazy bastard right here.
I'm gonna run another half though. It wasn't bad at all, really.
Yeah.
But all them people helped. Like just the atmosphere. There's people on the side of the road.
Y'all
screaming.
are on the same mission. Everybody's there cheering for y'all to do it.
Which I mean, bro, 90% of the people just out there, they ain't be like, oh, I'm about to break a record.
Yeah,
bro, everybody's out there
on probably the same shit you were on. Like, let me see if I can do this.
It's like a goal, you know. Just say I ran a half marathon.
And everybody out there, it ain't no home and away team, so everybody out there is cheering y'all on. Yeah, so
I think the money goes to like Baptist Health, the hospital, and shit.
Oh yeah, so that's all worth it. Yeah.
So it's just something, bro. There was one kid was crazy. He had a stroke like 5 years ago, and he was probably like 17, 18, and he finished a half. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Damn, he did.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He was like, everybody like he was in a big group taking a picture and stuff.
Damn, and my fat ass ain't doing nothing but eating chips or playing golf. Man, that's crazy.
But no, it was wild.
But let's go ahead and get into it, man. You know, like I'm gonna say it again, man. I'm proud of you, all this and that. But let's go ahead and get into some sports topics, man. Can't remember the reporter. You know, damn, I can't remember who it was. It don't even matter. We don't give nobody no shout outs anyway. But he says that Shadeur in particular, not Cam, none of them other guys. He says Shadeur in particular, not throwing or competing at the combine, drops him out of the top 10. What you think about that?
I mean, I do agree that he should have thrown. I mean, not run, because I mean, everybody knows he can't run.
Yeah.
Like that ain't hurting him. But I honestly think it would have helped him if people keep saying this and that. It's like, oh, it only hurt him if he throws. Like bro, what has he shown even at Colorado 2 years besides, I mean, granted, he's got arm strength, but to be honest, like JB said, I kind of agree with what he said today. He said that ball comes out of Jalen Milroe's hands better than does Shadour's.
And let's break that down right quick, because people are going to say, oh, Jalen Milroe had a horrible year, this and that. He's not a better a ball coming out of the hands. It's not that we're saying that that Milroe is a better quarterback. The ball hops out of your hands. Some guys have a ability to throw when they throw, it looks like they're not even throwing. Yep. And it just shoots off like a rocket. That's a good thing. In Jalen Milroe's case, I think is probably a bad thing. He doesn't have a lot of touch.
Yeah.
So
he's not accurate, but that ball comes out.
It comes out.
3-step drop, bam. It comes out. It's short release, quick.
Yep. So, you know, and some guys like that. I was a guy who grew up playing with a quarterback who was more of a touch guy. And then in high school, I got to a lefty throwing gas. I like gas more, but, you know, I play tight end, so I'm, you know, running a lot more short routes. But yeah, I think, do I think it hurt him not throwing? I don't think it did. I don't think it hurt him either way.
Yeah.
You know, because what more? I mean, what could he have done in this specific quarterback? This specific quarterback combine, the guys that threw, it could have helped him a little bit, but then everybody's like, oh, everybody else was bad. Shadeur just looked like he didn't have to go out and really do nothing. It wasn't like he had Tua and Burrow and all them guys out there throwing. Then it's like, oh yeah, let me go out there and throw so I can compete with them guys.
I mean, as a whole, the quarterback play was pretty. I mean, I'll go ahead and say it was shit. Like I went back and watched it today, bro. It was shit.
Yeah, it was bad, bro. I don't. What? I'm recording.
A little badass.
Hey, let me work. Okay. Hey, y'all, this is going to be Noodle's first appearance on From the Sandbox. This is going to let y'all know that we are, quite frankly, the realest show on planet Earth.
Ain't no editing.
Ain't no editing.
We ain't even edit this out.
Come here, baby. Come here.
What's up, girl?
Come see me. Yeah. Come on. Don't say nothing crazy.
Don't say nothing crazy. Get us canceled.
Yeah, baby. Hi. Got a kiss? You say hi to the people on here? Look, say hi, people.
Oh, yeah. And I say hi.
Why? Say hi,
Hey,
people.
Noodles, you ain't showing the people no love.
Say hi, people. Say listen to my dada. Say listen to Dada and Uncle Ty. You say From the Sandbox? No?
And you can't even shout us out. That's messed up.
Come on, baby. All right. We'll let you go. Give me a kiss. All right. We got to work. Going there with mommy. Say bye, people.
She was knocking shit over as she walk out.
Come on. Adios, amigo. Love you. Bye-bye.
Damn, couldn't even shout us out.
I know, that's messed up. It be your own people.
It be your own people.
But back to it. So does this drop him out of the top 10?
Man,
You think he's a top 10 guy?
Bro, honestly, I don't. I mean, I think he's a top quarterback, but that ain't, like I said, that ain't saying much.
It's not. But you also got to think like.
But top 10, like honestly, I could see it maybe dropping him out of the top 10, but also too, it's like somebody might need a quarterback that's got a pick.
Go to the picks. And let's go through them because I'm sitting here thinking now, like, do the 1 through 10 really need a rookie quarterback?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, do they really need a rookie? And I highly doubt. And I know these guys are going to have bias because it's Deion's son. And I'm not taking nothing away from him being because he's a good quarterback. He ain't great. He's pretty decent.
Yeah, he's all right.
But are they really going to take Shadeur over Cam?
Titans got first pick.
That's up in the air. I mean, what did they stick out with Levis? Do they take Abdul Carter? Like, I don't know. I'd say no.
But see, to me, I mean, I don't know if the Titans need I don't know if their problems is the quarterback position.
Honestly, to be honest, bro, Titans is one of those teams that has so many problems. I think they just take the best guy off rip. Yeah. And I think that's Abdul Carter.
But I'm saying, like, yeah, but I mean, the Titans, I don't see
the quarterback is
like you just said.
The least of their worries.
You just said, they got so many problems.
Yeah.
Why get a rookie quarterback and add to that shit?
I think the quarterback is the less of the problems. Not pretty good at DB, but not Tennessee.
The Browns got second pick. I mean, it's the same thing with the Titans, bro. They're so messed up. I just don't see them.
And I just don't know if they can have time to do it with a rookie. You know, especially when Watkins comes back. What do they do with him? Like, it's such a fiasco. Would Deion even let him go to Cleveland? Like, and you got to think about that with that comes with Shadeur's bag. Is Deion saying it's okay or not? So I'd say no to Cleveland.
I mean, to me, I think if Cam Ward is still available, I think the Giants take him.
I'd take him.
I'd rather have Cam Ward than Shadeur, though.
Yeah, but we also got to know, like, Sam Darnold might be on the block.
Yeah.
Like JB and them said, they thought Stafford might have been on the block, but I think he re-signed. Who else was
And
up?
honestly, Tennessee might take Cam.
Yeah. They could. That's what I'm saying. I think Tennessee's a spot to where they're going to take the best guy who they think is the best evaluation, whether that's Cam Ward at quarterback, Abdul Carter at running, DN, if it's Will Campbell at tackle. Like, I think they're going to take the best guy. I don't think they're going to be position specific. So I'd say
I think it's all up to Tennessee. If Tennessee comes out and takes a quarterback, I think they take Cam.
Yeah,
but if they don't, I honestly don't want either one of them to go to Cleveland.
Yeah, I would say that. And see, everybody says, "Oh, y'all are haters." Like, I don't want to see now one of them go to Cleveland. I want to see them in the best program to where they can advance their career. And let's see how good. I want to eat crow with. I mean, Cam Ward's got some intangibles to where he could be good, but I want to eat crow with Shadeur. I don't think he's going to be a great pro. And that's just my honest opinion. I don't think so. You could say I'm a hater, this and that. I just don't think he's going to be but I hope I eat crow. So I'm going to say no Tennessee, no Cleveland.
Like today, like I thought it was funny when I sent you that shit. I think it might have been last week.
Yeah.
JB said about Shadeur, he said, if Shadeur's last name was not Sanders,
you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know who it was.
That's the harsh reality.
He would be a average quarterback.
That's
in
the
college.
harsh reality of it, man. And we all, even they fall into that.
And that ain't us hating either. That's just how it is.
Exactly.
Like it's just what it is. But no
Cleveland, no Tennessee.
Giants got third pick. New England's got fourth pick.
No.
Jaguars, they got Trevor Lawrence.
So that's 5.
I mean,
are they at 4 or 5? They're at 5.
At 5. And then you got Raiders at 6.
They can't go rookie. They can't go rookie. Like they said, Pete Carroll ain't got time to go ain't got time to go rookie.
Yeah, that motherfucker needs to win.
He's got to win.
Yeah, he's got to step in there and do
he's got to come in and win. So no 7.
They talking about getting Rodgers. Like getting a veteran in there at Raiders.
LA.
Yeah.
I can see it. Him or Russ.
Yeah. Jets got 7th pick. And then 8, Carolina, then Saints, then the Bears and San Francisco, then Dallas, Miami, Colts, Falcons.
Stop at the Colts. Where are the Colts at? 14. The Colts are the first team who truly need a quarterback. It's a rebuild. They're done. The AR5 era is done. It's time to rebuild. 14 is the first place I could see a quarterback. Maybe Cam goes to New York. Maybe. But from 5 to 14, nobody needs a rookie. So everybody can say, oh, yeah, he's a definitely top 10 pick. He might be. But I think it's all bias. If he goes top 10, I think it's a bias pick. I think they pick him because he's a Sanders, man. If I'm looking at teams 1 to 10, all the way to 1 to 13, I'm saying these cats do not need a rookie because he's not going to come in and play. So,
yeah, because I mean they're saying that Cleveland, their biggest need right now is an edge.
Exactly, because how are you going to replace Myles Garrett with Shadour Sanders?
Myles Garrett, go to Tampa, please.
F you, Myles Sanders, come over to New York, please. Motherfucker. Hey, him in Tampa would be dirty.
Hey, that boy, Mike Evans, I had a interview with Mike Evans, and he said apparently him and Myles Garrett played with each other growing up and against each other, and he said
they played it. Myles Garrett went to A&M, didn't he? Or was that Von Miller? I know Von Miller went. Did Garrett go to A&M?
I don't know. But he was saying that they played like Pee-wee, like growing up.
Yeah.
And he said like they know each other. He said, shit, he looked good in Tampa Red too.
That's coming from a Hall of Famer shit. If I heard that from...
If Myles Garrett came to Tampa with that defensive line they got...
Boy, they would be a problem. Boy. They would be a problem.
But no, man, the only team I could see Tennessee could take a quarterback, I just don't see it being Shadeur.
Listen, if it's not top 3, if it's not Titans, Cleveland, or New York, I think he drops out of the top 10. I just think that is what it is.
I feel like he's got to go through. Like I think he's either got to go to the Titans or the Giants.
And if he doesn't, then he's out. Like it's out of the top 10.
Yeah, because I don't see the Browns getting a quarterback, not a rookie.
Doing this all over again.
Yeah, I don't see
doing
that.
it all over again. Like, bro, I can't see it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I think if he don't go one or three, because New England they don't need one.
They're gonna ride Drake May.
Yeah, which I like that decision.
Me too.
They got Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville.
Yep.
I mean, he ain't going nowhere. I mean, I could maybe see him going to Vegas, but I think Vegas, like we said, they need somebody in there.
Exactly. They're on a time crunch right now. I mean, Carroll is 70. Is he might be 68 something.
He probably like mid to upper 60s.
Yeah, he's probably pushing 70, so he ain't got no time.
Maybe the Raiders, maybe the Jets.
Yeah.
The Jets do need one because they just lost
the
Rodgers.
Jets are where it kind of gets, but I mean, Aaron Glenn, bro, I just don't see. I feel like Aaron Glenn's one of them old school guys who he could bring in, a Russ, he could bring in a Darnold, and I don't know. I just don't see the fit, man. It's hard to explain, but I'm in my head, in my gut, I'm not seeing it. So that's what it is, man.
Is it wild to say if I was like, I would take Jameis Winston right now over that's a backup. I would take Jameis Winston over Shadeur.
No, that's not far fetched. Because now that I think about it, I probably would too.
I mean, he been in the league. Granted, he's a little bit older, but he knows.
And Jameis does Jameis shit, bro.
Yeah.
He's either really good or really bad. And when he's really bad, it's not even that he's really bad per se. He just can't win.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he's a solidified winner. I think he's a good guy, and I also think that he kind of lets that personality and that funny guy, that little character almost take over his whole football, persona. Like, I almost think he's there for the clips and the viral moments and all this thing, instead of taking the game as serious as he could, because he could be. I mean, he's been decent everywhere he's been.
Yeah,
he was decent. He was decent at Tampa. He was decent in New Orleans. He went to New Orleans for a little bit.
Yeah,
he was decent in New Orleans for a little bit.
He almost made him the playoffs in New Orleans.
Went on a little streak with the Cleveland this year. Like Jameis, I'd take Jameis over all the rookies. I'll tell you that much. I'd take Jameis over all the rookies. The one rookie.
It comes down to, do these teams want to draft a rookie, or do they want to get somebody in the NFL that's been there that can put in there, that knows what's going on?
Yeah.
And can try to build around on the draft.
And that's the thing, bro. They got about 3 teams who need that. Jets, Raiders, maybe one more. And you have those guys. You got Aaron Rodgers out there. You got Matt Ryan out there. You got Sam Darnold out there. That's 3 guys. That's 3 guys who are winners, who have come, know their game. Sam Darnold coming off a career season. Sam Darnold just got his whole.
Shit, where's Mariota at?
Oh, bro, who cares?
I mean,
bro, Mariota, bro. Who cares?
I don't even know if he still plays anymore.
Bro, I think he backs up Sunshine. I think he backs up in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I think that might be.
I think so.
Yeah,
because I know he left Atlanta when
might be right.
Penix came. Bro, I think it might be Jacksonville. I can't. That's crazy you say that, because I haven't heard Marcus Mariota in a long time, bro. And he was decent. He was decent, but
I think the last time he was on, he had a good little stretch of some games where he was on the Titans.
Oh, he might, bro. He might still be there. He might back up Levis. I forgot about the Titans. He might be there. I can't think of where he's at, but yeah, the Titans. I think that was his last.
I ain't saying he should be a starter. I'm just saying, as a quarterback, there's quarterbacks out there that you could get if you want to get, if don't want to get a rookie.
I think he is the Matt Ryan to Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah,
go under him, watch him. He might not win a lot, but he's a good guy, good mechanics, a hard worker. So I mean, that's something for a rookie to look at. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. We'll see. But like I said, I think what's his name, Shaughnessy, or what's my man from Louisville? Shaw, I can't remember his name. I think he had the best performance to me.
Yeah.
I think he threw it the best. I like the cat Hennigan from Memphis. I even like Broxmer from Minnesota. Like, bro, the guys that, and it's crazy now that we see the NFL combine, now that we're watching all these guys throw together. Like I said to you, there's a national champion in there. There's a top 3 passing leader in the whole college, leading passer at Ole Miss in there in Jackson Dart. There's Dylan Gabriel, Big Ten champion, and then Quinn Ewers, who did what he did, and we're not saying nothing about these guys. It's the Minnesota guys. It's Louisville. It's Memphis. Like that's just how it goes, man. Some things correlate, some things don't. And, you can say, oh, it's not pro day. They're not in their own comfort. They're not in their own stadium throwing to their guys. Like JB said, bro, quarterback is not a comfortable. It's not supposed to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So
if it was that easy, everybody would be a damn quarterback.
Exactly. But to wrap it up, man, do I agree with these guys sitting out? Do I agree with Genty sitting out? Maybe. I mean, I would have loved to seen Genty run the 40. I'd have loved to seen Genty bench press. I'd have loved to seen him do it.
I'd like to see Travis run the 40.
Exactly, bro. I think Travis could have really done something in this. He could have, been up there setting a 40 time. I think he could have been up there. He could have set a vertical.
Yeah.
Because that little kid can jump, bro. He could have done a lot of things. He could have impressed a lot of people, but I guess he's the type to where he thinks he already did enough. Now, if anybody's sitting out, I agree with him sitting out the most. Because he deserved it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's proven it. He played 130 snaps every game, made some plays. We said, we're not saying he's not the best receiver. He's not the best cornerback.
That's the thing, too. Like, he's the best athlete.
Exactly. Just like they were saying, bro.
Yeah.
Like, are you going to draft him as an athlete? Because that switches things up.
Because if I need a wide receiver, I'm not taking Travis Hunter.
No, I'm gonna take shit.
Either one of them dudes from Texas,
I'm taking them shit.
And if I need a cornerback, I mean,
that might be a different story.
He's up there higher on a cornerback's list than a wide receiver.
No doubt at all, bro.
But bro, his frame, like they were saying, he's so small. His frame's small. It's just.
And the thing is about him, bro. You look at him, you're like, man, where could this weight go? Like his legs are poles.
Yeah.
Like his legs ain't getting much bigger. Like he's got a bird chest. Like, is he getting much bigger? Like, I don't know, man. He could beef up a little bit, but
the thing they said, like, granted, they say he needs to gain weight, which I mean, unless he takes steroids, I don't see him.
Where is it going?
I don't want to see him.
It's going to the front teeth.
But honestly, they said in college, which he relied too much on his speed.
Yep.
He's not a real technique person.
Nope.
If he got beat, he relied on his speed to get
and
there.
athleticism. Yep.
Which, I mean, it's different. You playing Colorado State and you playing freaking somebody else in the Big 12. I mean, it's different. That's like, kind of like in baseball. You play someone sorry, you can throw a fastball in there. Ain't gonna hit it.
Yep.
Like,
exactly.
You ain't got to hit your spot. You just throw that thing in there.
You just out athlete them.
Yeah.
And when you get to this next level, man, you're not out athlete nobody. But I'll tell you one thing with Travis that will travel with him is his ball skills.
Yeah.
Like his ball skills, man, or when that ball hits the air and he's got eyes on it, he's gonna make a play. And that's why I honestly see him, and I'm gonna stick with this. I've said it since we first started this podcast that I think he's a cornerback.
Oh,
off his ball skills, off that, man, I think he's a cornerback. And I think there's different quarterbacks. There's a slot guys, man guys. I think he's the number one cornerback on any team, man. Take this guy everywhere he goes, you go, so you don't have to tackle, so you don't have to worry about getting in there and making hits. Like, man, you follow this guy everywhere, lock him down.
I did read a thing. They said he struggles with like someone that's real physical with him.
Yeah, because that's not his game. Yeah, that's not his game. He's a finesser. Like, that's why I think
they said a cornerback. They said if you got a wide receiver, and they just said he was like real physical. He struggles because he's small. Yeah.
If he goes to damn the Seahawks and he's playing against DK, number one receiver, like
he gets
them
pushed.
what? Them what? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like
DK a walking damn Coke machine.
Exactly. Like if he goes and plays against, even like a Malik Neighbors, even a Brian Thomas, guys like that who like to block. Even Lil Worthy likes to get in there and block. Like, and they're the same size. Like,
yeah.
I don't. His physicality isn't there, but he makes up for it when that ball's in the air.
We'll see how he does in the NFL. I mean, he could go out there. I mean, he could go out there and I ain't gonna say he's gonna shit a brick because he's athletic as hell.
Yeah.
But also, when you get to the NFL,
it's a whole different ballgame. Bro. Everything in college goes out the window, and that's the thing that I don't think these guys get. Like, I was wanting to save it, bro, but when you get to this NFL, bro, this totally different ball game. The way like I said, I was trying to wait, but I'm not going to, man. The way they were walking around Cam Ward and Shadeur, were walking around that place with their chains on, like their shit don't stink, like they deserve to not throw, like they deserve that they're better than all these guys, bro. That shit thoroughly pissed me off, man. It honestly made me tank because at first, I thought Shadeur's a fairly humble cat. He's not ever on there saying, but then I'll tell you, because every interview he's saying, yeah, this is the Heisman right here. Talking about Travis. Hey, this is if I wasn't for him, this and that. But what they did, bro, just stunting around, flaunting it, bro, I just feel like, and I could be hating in that aspect, but I feel like they really were walking around there like their shit don't stink, bro. And that shit rubs me the wrong way. Because I'm the type of cat, when I go to a locker room, I'm the first person I'm finding is the janitor. Yeah. I'm finding the ball boy. I'm finding the equipment manager. Like, I'm nice to meet you. I'm Zach. I appreciate everything you're doing. That's the type cat I am. And for those guys to do that, walking around like man, it rubbed me the wrong way, bro.
Thing about Shadeur too was what I was thinking of. All them plays he made. He threw the ball downfield. Like, he ran around almost like some Johnny Manziel type ish. Like he just. That shit don't work in the NFL.
Exactly.
Bro.
Ask Caleb Williams if that stuff works.
You got to do like Nick Bosa on the edge. Like,
who probably runs a better 40 than you.
Bro, you ain't getting away from buddy. That was weird.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I think it clipped.
Cut off. But bro, you ain't getting away from that.
Hell no, you're not getting away from guys like, you got to realize like, these guys know how to rush. They don't have to be the fastest guys, but they know how to rush. They know how to close the hole.
You ain't running around for you ain't doing that shit like Caleb Williams did in college. Like, exactly. You ain't doing that.
And what he do? He come to the NFL and tried it, and I think he led the league in sacks. Like it doesn't correlate, man. Look at Johnny. Look at RG3. All these guys who do that, it doesn't correlate. And there's a difference between guys like that and guys like Lamar. Lamar does it. He's got very good pocket presence and can run. Yeah. These guys are ad-libbers.
Even look at Baker Mayfield did that shit in college.
Hey, I will say this. I think Baker probably does the ad-libbing, running around shit in the NFL the best.
Yeah, but I think for the majority, he stays in the pocket though, and if he's got to get out,
he does it.
He does. It's not like the first thing 3-step drop and he takes off running.
Yeah,
he stays in there, and if he's got to move up and take off running, he will.
Yeah,
and he'll slide and he'll get down and he'll run somebody over.
But that's the thing. That kid is athletic. He might not be the fastest. He might not, but he's a baller. Like Shadeur, he's got that. Baker Mayfield has the it factor that Shadeur doesn't have. And we saw it, and you can say, oh, he's 5 years in the league. No, I saw it in college. Yeah. I saw it the first year he played in the NFL. I knew he had the it factor, man. And I don't see Shadeur having that. The one, I think Cam Ward has the it factor. I think he's got what it takes. He's very elusive. He's good in the pocket. Like we've been saying since we first started, he misses a lot of layups, but that could be mechanics, coaching. I feel like he somewhat knows what he's looking at.
I feel like you could, those close, I say 10-yard close dunk passes Cam Ward struggles, but I feel like you could teach that.
Exactly.
If you get the right coach in there, you could teach that shit.
Like I said, I don't know quarterbacks, but I feel like those are mechanics, bro. That's like, either your arm is low, you're too high, throwing off your back foot.
It's like some shit you can't teach speed and you can't teach like arm strength.
Exactly. You just can't teach. You can't teach pocket presence. Like that's something you got to feel. Like you can't teach someone to know that a left end's on your back. Like there's certain things that you feel and you have. I think Cam Ward's got it. To be honest, I honestly feel like, and he didn't show it in the combine. He didn't throw well. I think Jackson Dart's got it. I think Jackson Dart is fairly well in the pocket. I think he's decent. I'm trying to think, man. I think he's probably. I think if we're talking about quarterbacks coming out of here, and I'm not going to put the Louisville cat in there just because that's the first time I was like, damn, that cat really can throw. I think Cam's got it. I think Jackson Dart's got it. And really, that's about it, bro. That I feel that have that factor, boy, that you can just feel.
I mean, like we said earlier, the whole quarterback room for the draft is just, it ain't there.
Yep. That's why what's his name over at I said what's his name? What's my man over there at Penn State, bro?
The quarterback?
Yeah. God, how am I blanking on this now?
I just went blank on what his name was too.
God. Big dude, man. It's gonna bug me now. I'm thinking of all these names and I just steady forget. That's how you know I've just been hitting the head too many times. I can't think of his name. He'll come to me in a little bit. But that's why I think he said, I'm just gonna stay. And that's why Perbula left. I think he said, look, this draft class is not very good. I can go in there and be with the pack. Because he's not leagues above everybody, but he can go in next year, get him another year, and another year of experience.
But it makes sense. Like, why would you go and be just another average Joe in the draft with everybody else?
Exactly.
I mean,
instead of getting this other year, possibly making a run in the ship, like
making more money.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's what we had to touch on that, man. Like I said, man, we're not on here to hate on nobody. Never that. Like, these guys are getting paid something that, if God willing, hopefully we see one day. Hopefully y'all allow us to see that NIL type of bread. But we're perfectly fine if we're not. But these guys we're not on here hating on these guys, man. We're sports analyzers, however you want to say it, however it's said.
Yeah. And we don't want them to have a bad career, do all this,
exactly.
Whatever.
I'm not trying to see anybody hurt or wish on anybody's downfall. Like, none of that.
We just saying what we think.
Exactly. If you can dig it, you can dig it. If you can't, you can't.
If you like it, you like it. If you don't,
piss on you.
Yeah. I was gonna say another word, but we're trying to keep it clean. Yeah. 2025.
Yep. That's what we're trying to do. But time for the meat and potatoes, man. Let's get into the episode, man. Let's get into that main entree.
Shit, that shit sound fire.
Big Ten, man.
Yeah.
Big Ten.
Yeah. I forgot what he was doing.
Yeah. The Big Ten win totals, man. Obviously last year you could say, and we're not going to get into this because I think it's a load of hogwash that, the Big Ten's taking over the SEC. No, they're not. Stop.
Bro, they just had a good year.
They just had a good year, man. But we had to hop into the Big Ten next, man.
They just had a good year, and the SEC talks about it's going to be like that for probably.
I think until everybody merges, until it's super leagues.
Because SEC just got too many people that's going to beat up on each other.
Exactly.
What we've said
exactly
day
the whole
in,
time.
day out. Yeah,
the whole time.
We said it. And it's going to happen every year. There's going to be SEC teams with 2, 3, maybe even 4 losses.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Yep. It is what it is.
But first team is Ohio State.
Ohio State. What they sitting at?
Pulling up their schedule right now. They're sitting at 10.5.
Figured that, which is respectable. Extremely respectable.
Damn, that's crazy. Their first game is Texas.
1-0.
Yeah, because they got them at home.
Yep, 1-0.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's going to be too much for Archie on the road. First game, first start. Is QB1. And listen, I understand Ohio State's going to have a quarterback dilemma as well. Yeah, that's true.
But they have the weapons coming back. You know what I'm saying? They got Jeremiah Smith. Both the running backs, I believe, are coming back. So, yeah. I got 1-0.
Grambling.
2-0.
Ohio.
3-0.
Washington.
4-0.
Minnesota.
5-0.
Illinois. At Illinois.
Man, that Illinois squad's coming up, man. They really are.
They got the quarterback and everything
Allmeyer's coming back. I'm going 5-1.
At Wisconsin.
6-1.
Penn State.
6-2. Quarterback coming back.
Purdue. That's a dub.
Yep. 7-2.
UCLA.
8-2.
Rutgers.
9-2.
And Michigan. Last game. At Michigan.
Would I be wrong to say 9-3?
No, but I mean, that's kind of a toss up because
is it a toss up though?
I mean, Michigan had no business winning that game they did this year, but they did.
They did,
and they
won
had
it
a
the year
shit
before.
quarterback. And they had a shit quarterback.
Listen, let's just sound it out. They weren't supposed to this year. They did.
Yeah.
Then they did the year before. Then they did the year before.
I agree with you. I mean,
They're 0-4, bro. There's some things that like,
and they beat them this year with a quarterback that can't throw.
They beat them on the ground, exactly. So I'm gonna go 9-3. I think that's a good season.
Yeah.
It could be. The Illinois game is a toss up. That's my off the wall pick because I really like what Illinois got going on. Coach B over there, and I tell you this, man, do not sleep on Luke Altmaier, and we'll leave it at that because we said it at From the Sandbox week 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So when we pull this back up, come the end of 2025, going into 26, hey, we told you so. 9-3.
I'm taking the under.
Yep. Going under.
10.5 is a lot though.
It is.
That's a lot. Oregon's next at 10.5.
I think that's a lot for Oregon, bro.
Yeah, I think
that's a lot for Oregon.
I mean, looking at their schedule.
Yeah, the schedule too, but I mean,
they got a quarterback.
Gone.
They got a quarterback issue.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say.
There's going to be a lot of new quarterbacks this year.
Yep.
Their first game's Montana State.
1-0.
Oklahoma State.
2-0. Play somebody.
Northwestern.
3-0.
Oregon State.
4-0.
Penn State. That's iffy. I think that's
iffy. But Penn State had their number in the championship in the Big 12 championship. They should have won it. I'm gonna go. What is that? 2-1.
No, it's 2, 3, 4-0, 4-1.
4-1.
Indiana.
5-1.
Rutgers.
6-1.
Wisconsin.
7-1. Could be.
No, Wisconsin's trash.
Yeah.
Iowa.
8-1.
Minnesota.
9-1.
USC.
10-1.
Washington.
11-1. I like it. I like it. It's the schedule.
That's
all it is. It's just the schedule's in their favor. I'm not saying they're going to be better. And that's the thing. Ohio State can go 9-3 and still be a better team than Oregon at 11-1 because of the schedule. So, we're going to leave that up in the air.
And honestly, they could easily beat Penn State and go undefeated.
Yep.
I mean,
exactly.
This is what it is. And next is Penn State at 9.5.
That might be right around where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I'm looking at this schedule. Kind of weak as hell.
Are they in there fighting?
No, she listening
to something. I thought they were in there having a Royal Rumble.
No, they listening to something. First game, Nevada.
1-0.
FIU.
2-0.
Villanova.
3-0.
Penn State. Oregon. That's an iffy game. They can go either way. I feel like
4-0 or 3-0. Was that 3-0 or 4-0? 4-0.
And UCLA.
Man, I don't know about UCLA. 5-0.
UCLA ass. Northwestern.
6-0.
Iowa.
7-0.
Ohio State.
8-0.
Indiana.
9-0.
Michigan State.
10-0.
Yeah. Nebraska and Rutgers.
I gotta say they're gonna drop to Nebraska. Bro, they're not going 12-0. That schedule just sounds like a 12-0.
I don't think Nebraska's beating Penn State at Penn State.
Man,
I just don't see it.
But that's 12-0.
That schedule weak, bro.
It's weak, bro. That's crazy.
I mean, they got Oregon, Ohio State,
and the next one is Nebraska.
And
that'd be the next toughest one. Yeah, that's crazy. I'll throw them a bone again. I'll throw them a bone with Ohio State and drop it. Just because, and I know I said on Ohio State they're going to lose, but they're not going 12-0. I don't think so.
I mean, their whole season's 2 games.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I go 11-1. I'll give them 11-1. Solid. I'm not going to pick which game because it's
Penn
tough.
State, if y'all don't at least win, what was that, 9?
Yeah.
If Bro, if you don't win at least 9, that's a dog shit season.
Yep. And
terrible.
I think they're going to move on from front. I don't know. That's that. See, we get to this thing where if they don't win this, then but that's what they.
But off that schedule,
exactly,
Bruh.
and that's what they need out of James Franklin. Like, we'll see. I'm going 11-1. Big Ten champs.
yeah. So other than the Ohio State, they ought to go 10-0.
Yep.
And then those other 2 games are iffy.
Or throw ups. Yep.
Yeah. So really, you ought to win. You ought to win at least 10.
Exactly. I think that 9. You should get over that 9.5. You should get whatever you're projecting. You should go over.
Next one we got is old Michigan.
Oh, it's gonna be Michigan's gonna be. I like what they did at the end of the season. A lot of guys coming back on that line. Graham ain't coming back, but
You just got to see what that quarterback situation going to be.
Yep.
They got Michigan at 9.
I like it.
First game, New Mexico.
1-0.
Second game at Oklahoma.
1-1.
Central Michigan.
2-1.
Nebraska.
3-1.
Wisconsin.
4-1.
USC.
4-2.
USC's up in the air too.
Exactly.
Bro. I mean,
exactly. I can't.
You don't know what they got at quarterback.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I can say it to Penn State. I'm not going to give that dub to Michigan. 4-2.
Washington.
5-2.
Michigan State.
6-2 would be a good rivalry game.
Purdue.
7-2.
Northwestern.
8-2.
Maryland.
9-2.
And Ohio State last game.
10-2. Great season, Sharon Moore. And I hope if I want to see any team do good in the Big Ten, it's Michigan.
Yeah.
I really like Sharon Moore.
I'd like to see him do good besides that second game.
Yeah, true. I want to see him lose that one too. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm an honorary OU fan.
Next one, 7.5 for USC.
Come on, Link. You need it, bro.
Hey,
you gotta have it this season.
if
Another 6-6 season, he's gone.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
I thought he might have been this year.
Me too. I really did.
Which, I mean, looking at this damn schedule, bro, they easily. Oh my God, bro.
They play Rudy Poos too.
Bro, first game, Missouri State.
1-0.
Georgia Southern.
2-0.
Purdue.
3-0.
Michigan State.
4-0.
Now they actually got Illinois.
4-1.
Michigan.
4-2.
Notre Dame.
4-3.
They got a 3-game stretch.
That's a skid right there. That's 3 games I dropped them.
And then they got Nebraska.
That's more of an even matchup for Nebraska. I'm gonna go 5-3. I'll give it to them.
Northwestern.
6-3.
Iowa.
7-3.
Oregon.
7-4.
And UCLA.
8-4. I mean, that's a step up from this season, but is that even enough to keep Lincoln Riley around, bruh? Like, is that even enough? It just, bro, it doesn't sound right.
I honestly think they get rid of Lincoln Riley and he goes to the NFL somewhere.
OC somewhere? Yeah.
That or he gets a head coaching job somewhere in the NFL.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I can see it too.
Because I honestly thought it would be this year.
Honestly, I think his style of play and his game plans translate more to the NFL than college.
Smart ass coach.
Yeah.
Smart as hell.
When you take that tic-tac-toe out, them X's and O's, it's hard to compete with Lincoln Riley. I'll give that to him. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
He just had a shitbird Miller Moss. I don't even want to say the word. Caleb Williams is his first guy. I want to say it real bad, but I'll wait till we get like a couple of thousand viewers.
Yeah, I would say I don't think we can say it yet.
So at least some people can talk shit about me.
I mean, honestly, we should be able to say it, but
let me think. Who would be under USC? Iowa?
Iowa's next, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I figured Iowa would be under them.
At 8. I feel like that's a lot for Iowa.
That is.
I don't even know how to. Albany? University of Albany?
Yeah, up there in New York. 1-0.
Hell. They got Iowa State.
1-1.
Yeah, I see them dropping that. UMass.
2-1. 2-1.
Rutgers.
3-1.
Indiana.
I gotta throw Signetti a bone. 3-2.
Wisconsin.
4-2.
Penn State.
4-3.
Minnesota.
5-3.
Oregon.
5-4.
USC.
5-5.
Michigan State, Nebraska.
6-5. USC, Nebraska. I win one, lose one. What is that? 7-5.
Either way, I got them going under 8.
Yeah, I think 7-5 is a typical Iowa season. They're going to beat somebody on defense. They're going to beat one of them guys, them 5 losses on defense. I could see maybe, maybe 8-4, maybe right at 8. But I think they're going to beat somebody on defense that they shouldn't beat. But then they're going to lose to somebody because the offense can't put up no numbers that they should beat. So 7-5 is what my officials. We'll go all the way to Wisconsin, I think.
Yeah, Washington is next.
Washington
6.5. Oh, it's Washington.
I think that's right about where they should be.
Yeah, they got Colorado State first game.
1-0.
UC Davis.
2-0.
Washington State.
3-0 because of what they lost.
Yeah, they lost the damn whole program down there.
Yeah.
Ohio State.
3-1.
Maryland.
Maryland ain't no hoe.
They got some good recruits this year too.
They do, and I'm gonna give it to them. 3-2.
Rutgers.
Rutgers is pretty decent too. 4-2.
Michigan.
4-3.
Illinois.
4-4.
Wisconsin.
5-4.
Purdue.
6-4.
UCLA.
6-5.
And Oregon.
6-6.
Yeah.
Typical season.
It was about, but they got them at 6.5. I see that all day.
Yep. I hear a lot of people talking about UCLA, that this is the do or die program, that this is the team that's going to bring back the LA.
I just don't see it, man.
I don't see it either, but they showed signs last year, bro. They gave LSU a run for a little bit. Did they beat someone like Tulane or somebody? They beat someone they shouldn't have. But we'll see. We'll see about them. I'm gonna go 6-6. A decent season
For them, yeah.
Yeah,
Next one's Nebraska. They got them at 7.5.
bro. Never mind. Okay, let's just do it. Then who's after Nebraska?
Wisconsin, last one.
That's crazy, bro. That just a spoiler alert. Where do they have Indiana?
Let me go look at that picture you sent me. Shit, I don't even see Indiana on the list.
Did I cut them off?
Yeah. Well, is Indiana? Yeah, because they got Illinois at 5.5. They got Northwestern at 4.5 and Minnesota at 4.5. Are they even in?
Yeah, Indiana's Big Ten.
I'm about to go look it up now.
Damn, well, why did they leave them off? Because I was thinking like, bro, I'm just sitting here thinking like, okay, Indiana's next. Indiana's got to be next. Indiana's got to be next. That's crazy. I got it from a reliable source too. I forgot the website, but I think it's a pretty good website. Yeah. It's a sports book website.
It's just saying they got Indiana 8.5.
Did we talk about them already? No. I don't know. Maybe they just skipped them on there.
They sure ain't on here though.
That's crazy.
Can't trust nobody.
Can't trust them, man. You can't trust them as far as you can throw them, boy. But who was it? Nebraska?
No, yeah, we had Nebraska.
And hey, Nebraska could be, is this do or die for Matt Rule? You think?
Yeah. I mean, how many years he been there?
A couple.
Enough.
Yeah, he's been there enough.
Yeah.
And you got bro, I'm blanking on everybody's name. Quarterback.
Dylan
Raiola,
yeah.
He's supposed to be the next coming of Jesus. He's Pat Mahomes 2.0. We'll see what he does. Let's see what that schedule sounds like.
Cincinnati.
Oh, good game for them week 1, 1-0.
Akron,
2-0.
Houston Christian,
3-0.
Michigan,
3-1.
Michigan State,
4-1.
Maryland,
5-1.
Minnesota,
6-1.
Northwestern,
7-1.
USC, at Nebraska.
7-2.
You at UCLA. I just don't think UCLA good, bro.
I saw some signs in them, bro. Let's go. What am I at? 7-3?
Yeah.
7-3.
Penn State and Iowa.
7-4, 8-4. Yep, that's it. 12 games. Yep, that's 8-4. That'd be a good day for Matt Rule. I think that keeps Raiola there going 8-4. Maybe having a shot at a title. We don't know what's going on. Like I said, we don't know. These top teams besides Penn State have quarterback issues. So I think the Big Ten championship is solidified, is wide open until one of those top three, Michigan, Ohio State, Oregon, until which one of those quarterbacks come out and prove that they're a Big Ten quarterback. I think the Big Ten championship's up in the air. 8-4 could possibly do it. We saw something crazier last year.
There's a lot of, even all conferences, there's a lot of new quarterbacks this year.
Yep. It'll be fun, man. It'll be fun. There's a lot of things going on. And the thing about this next coming up year is I could probably count 5 coaches who are on the hot seat right now that have to win at big programs.
Yeah.
I think Kellen, bro, you stink, bro.
Bruh.
Bro, I've never smelt a burp like that, bro.
Bro, that shit came down deep.
You blew it that way too.
Bruh.
That mug hit off that soundproof pad and came back this way.
Them damn waters been making me burp.
That's
bro.
just carbonated. That shit's just
Carbonated shit.
Yeah, just throw some carbonate in there. But yeah, I think Kellen Moore's got to win. Matt Rule's got to win.
You talking about in general coaches?
Yeah, just coaches in general who have to win.
Brent Venables
got to win. Lincoln Riley's got to win.
Arkansas Sam Pittman.
Pittman's got to win.
So honestly, bro, I think Brian Kelly's got to win.
Yeah, I can see Brian Kelly.
I got to put him up there.
I don't know. See, that's where my bias kicks in, bro. I think what he's done with the program, he hasn't done enough, but getting the guys in, getting the recruits in, I think he solidified himself for a little bit. But, he comes out and drops 2-3 games this season, we're going to be on his ass. So yeah. I think I agree with you. I think he's on the lower end of definitely has to win.
See, I think I agree, but disagree. Like, yeah, he does get the talent, obviously. He does, but it's like at some point, it's like, getting the talent's the first step.
Yeah. Yep, he got to win with them, but this is the first year, with this NIL, and it's not. I'm not saying not the first year. I'm saying it's the first year.
I'll tell you, you'll see after this year because he got a bunch of talent. Like
that's what I'm saying.
He went out basically saying this year, like, "Hey, my ass is on the line, or I'm about to get fired."
Exactly. I got to go pull in Ohio State and get a $20 million roster.
Yeah, I got to get offense, defense, portal, everybody. I don't give a shit if I got to pay dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went out and it showed the people they got. Yeah. But I feel like he had to.
It was
either him or his ass.
Yeah.
Like
if he did what he did last year and said I'm gonna win with my guys, I think it's over for him.
Yeah, because y'all didn't do much of shit in the portal last year. Like
nothing in the portal last year, bro. We came everybody who we had, we stayed with pretty much.
Yeah, he tried to pull that Dabo Sweeney trade, and it
didn't work.
No,
exactly, it didn't work. But I guess that'll wrap it up. You got any closing words? You got anything you want to talk about?
I don't think so.
Until next episode, we'll figure it out.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we ain't got much up there, so you figure we know something to talk about, but we don't. Yeah. So, guys, like I said at the start, bro, we appreciate y'all so much for tapping in with us, man. Y'all don't know how much, we really do appreciate that. 2 guys, don't come from much starting this and even seeing 2 people tap in, bro. It makes us feel good. It really does, man. Like, we're not these guys who were, over here pressing over, I didn't get 1,000 views this time. Like, no, bro. Just guys sitting here listening to us, man. Just listening and tapping in with us. We're more of not trying to We're not a podcast, bro. We're here. We want y'all to sit back and watch this and be like, I could sit down on the couch and I could chop it up with these guys. You know, we're not over analytic. We're not over statistical. We don't think we know more than we know.
We can't wake up in the morning, go to the studio and do this shit all day, bust out 4 episodes in one day.
Exactly, bro. We're just like y'all, man. We're just like y'all.
We got shit going on.
Exactly, man. We're just like y'all. And we hope we make y'all feel like that, because that's what we're trying to portray, that, man, we are just humans like y'all, man. And for y'all to take time out of y'all's day, like I said, even the 8, 10, 20, 30 of y'all that have tapped in, 200-300 who tapped into the live, which we got to figure out a way to get back on live. Whether it's basketball tournaments, we got to figure out a way to get back on live.
Bro, I was watching golf Sunday after I ran that shit. I was at the house chilling. I was like, bro, we could easily go live for golf tournaments.
Is the Masters March or April?
I want to say April. Could be the end of March.
You want to start pushing Sunday Masters live?
Bro, we could easily, because they're always on TV.
That would be so much fun. A Sunday Masters live, sitting back, chilling, watching them. Hey, breaking news here, man. April.
Bro, I was just watching. I was like, damn, we could easily go live for golf.
Yeah, easy. It's just a chill thing to do. Yeah. Hopefully a lot of y'all are tapped into golf. And like I said, man, we are going to start talking about golf. Golf season is started. It's not the best tournaments yet. We had the Century. We had we had a few Mexico Open. We had a few decent tournaments, but these guys are about to start playing for real. Getting in season form. So yeah, we'll definitely be talking about golf next episode.
March Madness we can go live for.
Definitely March Madness. I forgot to ask you, bro. We should have went live for the tank fight last Saturday, and I forgot to talk about it today. That was a real controversial topic. You saying that, first off, Saturday I went to sleep at probably 9 p.m. Boy, had to get ready.
Boy, I went to sleep early. But I was going to ask you, it could be next episode or whatever. But I was going to ask you shit about that.
Let's talk about it. We're an hour in, but it's new. My take on the Gervonta
I was going to ask you
fight.
about, I didn't get to watch the fight. I wanted to, but like I said, I had that race Sunday, so I passed the fuck out. But
ask about the knockdown, aren't you?
Yeah, that, but also the whole, I want to go back and watch the fight.
Go watch the highlights.
Because they say, people comment and shit, this and that, but they say Roach should have won.
And I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to tell all the I'm not talking about you. To all the casual fans who sit back and, they tap into tank fights, they tap into Ryan Garcia and Canelo fights, who are just casual fans. I get it.
And I ain't looked at no highlights. I just saw when I even forgot they were fighting.
Yeah. But to the guys who just watch it for fun, you got to realize in this boxing space, you have to beat the champ to be the champ.
Yeah.
It's not that you can come in and outbox a champ and not, score a knockdown. They power punches were close. I think Tank landed 10 more power punches. Lamont Roach threw a lot more punches in general. He landed a lot more punches, but flurries don't win championships, man. So I think the way it went is good. I'm cool with the draw.
I was going to ask you, what about the knockdown?
About the knockdown. The rule is if I don't know about professional, I don't know sanction. I know in amateurs, if it's not a punch, you got, something in your eye, your mouthpiece is off. You could take a voluntary knee. If it's not due to a punch, it's not considered a knockdown. But it's all up to the judge. The ref can score the ref can say it's a knockdown, but the judges are the ones who score it. The judges are the ones who are going to score whether it's a knockdown or not. He didn't take a knee from a punch. The ref started counting and then stopped counting. And Roach was, why are you stop counting this and that? Who knows what his intentions were? Supposedly something was in his eye or something like that.
I saw something about his hair. He got his hair done, some oil, whatever the hell was in his hair, got his eye, burned it, whatever.
And don't catch me lying, but I believe a voluntary knee not due to a punch is a judge's decision. The judges decided it the way they did. If that was scored a knockdown, Lamont Roach wins.
Yeah.
He 1,000% wins. But in my eyes, I think the fight went the best way for Lamont Roach it could. He lost it. He lost it before he even got going. He lost it in rounds 1 through 5 or 6. He was filling Tank out a little too much. Tank's the type of cat who is going to fill you out. So if he's filling you out and you're not throwing punches, you're sitting stagnant for 5 rounds. You can't win a championship fight fighting from 5 to 12. That doesn't happen like that. So, I think if it does go to a rematch,
you just let him chill at that point.
Exactly. You're just letting him chill. So I think if it does go to a rematch, it could be a different ball game because now the fight is different. Now Lamont Roach knows, and even said in interviews, that I should have put more pressure on early rounds. You put pressure on early rounds, put pressure on Tank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got your number, and Tank's coming to fight.
Yeah.
So Lamont. Let me say this first. Lamont Roach is a extremely high level fighter, coming up from 130 to 135 to fight a cat like Tank. Coming up to fight your first fight at 135 to fight Tank is
that what Tank normally at?
Yeah, 130. Yeah. He come up from 130, but he made his reign in 135. That's probably where he'll stay. But to come up and fight Tank at 135 under his, it's his rule. You're the B side. Coming up is the A side. Fighting Tank is a hell of a feat. He showed he has a granite chin. He can take punches. I think he could scare. If he stays at 135, I think he should. I think he can make a lot of noise. I think he could go in and beat a Lomachenko. I think he could go in and beat, mix it up with Isak Cruz. Like, I think Lamont Roach could really do something. I'd like to see him and Keyshawn Davis getting there. I'd like to see him and Shakur getting there. I think that'd be a good path for Lamont Roach. Like I said at the start, but I think he had to prove that he really won. And since they didn't rule it the knockdown, I honestly don't think he did enough to win. Rounds 7 to 12 he did, but he didn't score enough in rounds 1 through 7 to grant him the win. So that's
crazy thing too. People think they think just because you throw so many punches more than so and so, I mean, that don't mean shit.
Exactly. Did he control the ring half the fight? So that's a draw right there. Did he push the fight half the fight? That's half right there. Like, y'all got to realize, like, there's more. If you look at the stats, power punches, strikes, lands, and you see that Lamont Roach has more than Tank, then you're like, oh, Tank automatically won. Did he control the ring? No, not all fight. Did he push the fight? No. Did he? So there's other things that go into it. I'm with Angel Garcia, Danny Garcia's dad. I think it went the best way that it could for Lamont Roach. And I agree with the draw. So yeah, that is what it is. I'll let y'all do the arguing about the knockdown or whatever. Y'all boxing, you professionals can sit there and tell me about what all the rules, this and that. Trust me, I know them, man.
I just didn't
trust me.
I just didn't know the whole, which I get what you're saying. Like the shit about, obviously, if you don't get hit, take a knee, it don't count. But I didn't think, and also too, I saw a bunch of people saying, he's like, there ain't no timeouts in boxing. Which it's like, you look at it both ways.
I understand where you're coming from. Like, I do get that. But there's things, if your mouthpiece ain't right, if your mouthpiece ain't sitting right, if your trunks are falling down, if you got, shit in your eye, there is a place and there's a rule that you can voluntarily take a knee, that if it's not in the midst of a flurry, if it's not in the midst of a brawl, then you can, handle your business. And it's a rule. It is that. Yeah. So
I was thinking about when Tank and Ryan fought, he took a knee, but he also got crushed with
exactly. He couldn't. He took a kney because he couldn't breathe.
He took
And Ryan took a knee and took the count with it. He took the count. That's what I'm trying to get at. He took his counts. He took his time. The ref counted his count. He counted him down. Tank took a knee and went to his corner. Now that's where it gets kind of dicey because he went to the corner. His corner man come over there and wiped his eyes off. But they're saying he looked at the judges and kind of gave him like something like that. I haven't looked too much into it. I kind of saw a little nod there, like maybe he got the approval, and that's kind of a controversial thing at that point, but that's a whole different topic. But I think the fight was scored the way it should. I'm not one of these Tank mega fans. I really like Tank. I think he's a great fighter. Do I think he really needs to get in there and scrap with the guys he should scrap with? Yes, so we can really see that. And that's just like his coach said, like Calvin. Shout out Coach Calvin, man. Probably one of the best coaches in the boxing game. He said, he took time away from Tank this fight because he needed, and he said this fights ago, before he fought Ryan, he said, I need to see Tank. You know what I'm saying? I need to see the little Baltimore kid on the street who has anger issues, who's mad, who's angry. Nobody's ever brought that out of Tank. They thought Ryan Garcia was going to. They thought Frank Martin was going to do it. Coach Calvin says he hasn't seen anybody bring that, and I'm just saying that out of Tank.
Like his younger career.
Yeah, he's basically saying Tank has another level he can get to, but nobody has brought it out of him. So he said, I need to step away, let him do his thing. And that's his coach since a baby.
Yeah.
So he said,
he's seen it.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Like, bro, I have to see. That's why he took his time away, because he's fucking peanut, bro. I've been trying to get this bitch out of my teeth. Finally come out. But yeah, he said that's why I took a step away, because he feels comfortable around me. Like, I need to see someone bring this dog out of Tank. Tank looks like a dog now. Just wait till someone brings it out of him. I think Keyshawn Davis can do it. I think another fight with Ryan Garcia could be a different story.
That's just scary because Tank's a freaking crazy muff.
He's an animal, man. I mean, coming up in Baltimore, foster home.
Now, do they get him and Roach? Do they get a rematch?
They should. I mean, it's 50-50 shot, man. It's up to Tank. The champ.
Who does that go off?
The champ, the winner can it depends on the clause, like what the clause was, but most of the time the loser gets an optional rematch. But in this case, Lamont Roach is coming up from 130. He has no skin in the game. He has no say-so. He probably took the fight for some string cheese and some damn exposure to show everybody. So I don't know what the contracts say. Usually in title fights, the loser has a chance to say they want their rematch. But I don't know in this specific case. Should they rematch? I don't know. I don't know if it should be an immediate rematch. I think that's something later down the line to where, somebody has to wrangle up all these belts at 135, I think.
You think Ryan and Tank ever rematch?
I hope so. I hope they rematch at 140. I hope they go to Ryan's playing field. And Tank should hop up. I mean, he's I don't know if I was telling you I was telling Jeremy this today. He said, or I was telling him the other day, he said, yeah, I don't know why Tank, I think it would, if he didn't have that rehydration clause against Ryan, I think it would have been. But the thing with Tank is this is another lesson to the people who don't really understand boxing. Once they weigh in, these guys can blow up to what they want. You have to weigh in at a certain weight.
Yeah.
Right. And then when you rehydrate, you can rehydrate to your natural weight. Guys like Devin Haney, guys like Ryan Garcia will weigh in at 135 and rehydrate to 155.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? 160.
Yeah, they're like scale weight. What do they call it?
It's their official, like at their official weigh-ins, you have to weigh the 135.
At the weigh-in, their weight at the weigh-in is not the weight they're fighting at.
Exactly. It's all cut. It's all dehydrated. So when they rehydrate, these guys can rehydrate to upwards of 155, 160.
Yeah.
And Tank can't do that, bro. Tank doesn't rehydrate but to 140. Like, why would he fight these guys 30 pounds heavier than him? And bigger than him. Like, why? I understand completely the rehydration. So,
because they've been killing their bodies, dehydrating and all this shit to make weight.
Exactly.
Well, the first thing they do when they going to get something to drink, they going to eat
and putting that beef on, that it really makes a difference. It really does with punches. And if Ryan was a 160 at the time of Tank, some of them punches Tank took, it would have been a whole lot different. But, I understand, why he did it. I agree with it. Honestly, I don't think it's a pussy move. I think it's who cares about his health, about his.
And Ryan took the fight.
Exactly. Ryan took the fight.
He knew what he was getting into.
He knew what he was getting into. That's really why he didn't have he said it I had to do this, but he really didn't cop out and say, oh, I would have won if I didn't have to rehydrate. Yeah. If I could have rehydrated. Like Ryan, he's as crazy as that bastard is. I like the kid. I think he's humble. I think he's a menace out there. And I think we're just now seeing the start of Ryan Garcia. I think he has a lot in store.
Oh yeah, I did want to see him get knocked out. Boy, I was wanting to see that so bad. Just like I want to see Jake Paul get flatlined one time.
Oh, me too, man. Me too.
And we've said it before. No hate on Jake Paul, boy. I love what y'all doing. I love what your brother doing. Y'all make money. Y'all know what the hell y'all doing. But I just want to see you flatline one time.
Yeah. See what if I could bake you a pie and give it? If I could bake you a piece of humble pie and give it to you so you wouldn't have to get knocked out, I would. But guess what? They don't sell humble sauce or humble seasoning at Kroger. So I need Canelo to get in there, jaw jack you one time, flatline you. And if you want to get back up and do your shenanigans and win, I don't care. Go ahead and do it.
Hey, but I will say this. If he did go in there and get somebody like that getting locked down, and
you get back up, you get all your props.
Even if he gets knocked out, gets in there, gets knocked out, whatever, so-and-so wins, and he goes back fight, props to you, homie.
Props to you.
Props to you.
Props to you, for real. And I gave him props after the Fury fight because he got beat up coming there and did it. Like, bro, I give him his props. Like, their antics, I don't fall into that antic shit. Like, you can say, now once you start really getting personal and saying, like, I'm the face of boxing, like, I take boxing serious. Like, I love boxing. And for you to just come in here 3 years and say you're the face of boxing, this and that, like, it rubs me the wrong way, but I understand what you're doing. That's why you get these mega bags.
Hey, it's funny, too, because he says that to piss people off, so people watch him might get knocked out.
Exactly.
So eyes are on him to watch, and he's making money every time.
Exactly. The crazy thing he has.
They ain't stupid. Him or Logan. They do crazy shit.
They've done this. They've got this down to a T. They have every one of their haters tuned into their fight.
Yeah.
Every single person who hates on them is tuned in to see him get knocked out.
That Tank fight. Who they put the camera on? Jake Paul.
Hey, bro, when I tell you, it would go. You see your boxers, Earl Spence, Danny Garcia, Isak Cruz in the fucking mix. Jake Paul. Bro, every time. They couldn't show a boxer without showing Jake Paul, which is crazy, but
it's funny.
It's funny, man. I get it. And I'm sure these boxers are sitting there like, oh my God, this kid. But hey, props to him, man. 3 years coming in there, boxing with anybody. I mean, even boxing with them UFC guys, it's still combat. You know what I'm saying? These guys are still trained in combat.
I guarantee that Woodley fight was not easy.
No, hell no. I mean,
Woodley's a dog.
Exactly.
I mean, even if it is boxing, he's still a dog.
Exactly. He's still got there.
I wouldn't want to take a punch from dude.
You'd have to give me a Jake Paul bag to do it.
You'd have to give me double.
That boy said, I'll get knocked out for that 80 million. Fuck that 40.
If they threw me that bag, I'd suit up. I'd start training.
Yeah, I'd try.
You best believe that.
I'll tell you that. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you I'll tell you just like I said about that half marathon. I said, hey, I'm gonna do it. Hey, I'm gonna start training.
Hey, I might not run that 12:20. I might but I'm gonna give it my all. I feel you. I'm
gonna get in there and train. I might get my ass beat, but I'm gonna hit him once.
Yeah. Yeah. Depending on how hard, I don't care. As long as that glove hits that chin, I'm good.
And it might be late, and it might be a penalty.
It don't matter. I'm gonna get him once.
Boy, that shit funny.
But guys, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. Tapping in from another episode of From the Sandbox Sports, man. I'm your host Zach, here with my co-host Ty for another one. Be sure to tune in next week for another episode. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Till next time. Peace.